This lesson is about the correct pick hand technique for alternate picking and a whole lot more. I don't want you to miss anything, so I'll begin with the basics like how to hold my pick. Now, if you watch enough YouTube videos about how to hold a pick, you will become completely confused because there are different methods. There's even the Jeff Beck method that doesn't include a pick at all. So this is my method. If another method works for you, stick with it and stop watching videos about how to hold a pick. When we first begin playing guitar, before we even learn how to hold a pick, we strum with our first finger, normally, the index. It's a very natural way of strumming. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about. You remember that? That's how we all started. I take the natural way of strumming and simply add the pick. I make the pick an extension of my index finger. I hold it at a very slight angle to the finger. The pick tip points toward the right side of my finger, and the side of the pick is aligned with the right side of my finger. It's kind of hard to show. I hope you can see this, but see, the side of the pick there is aligned to the right side of my finger, and the tip is actually aligned with the edge of my fingernail there. Now, just a side note here, finger is a very difficult word for me to pronounce. I'm from West Virginia, and I learned to pronounce it Fanger with an A. So if I slip up every now and then, forgive me. You have no idea how difficult it was when I first started giving guitar lessons because my students would look at me and say, Doug, what's a fanger? But that's what I've got. Back to the serious work at hand. So after I place the pick in my hand or on my finger like this, I simply put my thumb in this position. Also, I hold the pick at a slight angle so it glides easily through the strings. One cool thing about holding my pick like this is I can make a simple adjustment and play pinch harmonics. I'll show you what I mean. I simply roll my fingers like this, my thumb and first finger, and then just a small part of the pick is showing, okay? Instead of like that for regular strumming and playing. Pretty cool. I just roll my finger until just the tip of the pick is showing as demonstrated. Now, speaking of demonstration, a complete demonstration of this technique is for a different lesson. It's taught in my complete guitar course, so you can check it out there. To alternate pick fast and accurate, my thumb and first finger are rigid. All of the movement comes from my wrist, and there's a little bit of a rocking movement here. My arm right here is anchored to the guitar body when I'm doing these speed alternate picking tricks. When I'm playing very bluesy riffs or something quite expressive, I will move my fingers different ways. I will not keep them rigid. Sometimes I compromise for feeling and expression instead of playing with a rigid pick. If everything is too rigid, it can sound robotic. Perhaps it's not rigid enough, so some speed is compromised, but I'm okay with that. There are not a lot of hit records that include 220 beats per minute 16th notes. Now for an exercise to practice this technique. For those of you that own my course, this is week 9, exercise 2. Tab and guitar profiles are included with the lesson. Now this is my favorite finger exercise. I call it 0-2-1-3-2-4-3-2 because that's exactly how it begins. 2-1-3-2-4-3-2. And I'm not talking about frets because now it moves up and it goes open, 2-1-3-2-4-3-2. Open, 2-1-3-2-4-3-2. The same movement occurs ascending and descending, as you'll see in the video. I play it at 60 beats per minute to begin with. That's a pretty good tempo. Where you take it from there depends on your patience and your skill level. Gradually increase the tempo a beat at a time. As you increase the tempo, continue to play it without mistakes. Don't increase the tempo with mistakes or your subconscious will pick up on that. So, here we go. Exercise 9. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love reading your comments. For the first couple of days, I'll respond to most of your messages, but after that, I kind of lose track. But don't let that stop you from commenting because others will enjoy the messages, and I may get to them eventually also. And of course, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. If you need personalized instruction, I teach using Zoom. There's a link in the description. What you see in this video is exactly what you see in the lesson. I have cameras that I switch if I want to show you pick technique, guitar. I can even zoom in, move around, do all kinds of wild stuff. So anyway, my lessons are pretty cool. Until next time, see ya.